everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Universal Orlando, and today we're going to talk about must-dos for your 2020 trip throughout the Universal Orlando area. Not just Universal Studios, but also Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and how to best plan your trip. Let's go. Okay, so I'm starting off here at Universal Studios, and I want to point out a couple things that are new. The Today Cafe has just opened in the last year. It's not even a full year open yet. And it is a wonderful place to eat. They have amazing desserts. They have great sandwiches. It's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So if you have not been and tried the Today Cafe, give it a try on your next Universal Studios trip. And right up the road here, we're coming up Hollywood Boulevard. They're gonna have a brand new Born Spectacular. It's gonna be a stunt show, I think. Born Stuntacular, I think they're calling it. And this is gonna open, I think, sometime maybe this spring. Here. So this used to be the old Terminator 2 stunt show, and now it's going to become the Jason Bourne series. So if you're into that, I personally have never seen a single movie, but I will definitely check out the Stuntacular anyway, because I just like to come watch everything that comes new to the theme parks. So this will be coming spring of 2020. Now, other must-dos in the Universal Studios park for me, the rides always, not a doubt on that. But they have lots of great events here at Universal Studios Park. For instance, right here in the spring, in a couple weeks, we're going to be starting off the Mardi Gras season. And they run Mardi Gras from the beginning of February all the way to the beginning of April, 2 months long. They will do a parade every day. It will come down this street and go all the way around. And you can stand on the side and those floats will throw beads at you. So that's really cool. Hey, check out all the characters that are out there. Scooby-Doo. And the whole gang over here meeting and greeting with people. That's an awesome pick, man. All the Scooby-Doo characters. And over here is Lucy and Ethel. So there's Mardi Gras coming up. In the fall at this park, they do Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have never been to Halloween Horror Nights in my life until this past fall. And now it is definitely on my must-do list. I am not a horror fan. I went for 3 houses, and that's what I went for. And I absolutely loved every minute of it. So I would say it's something here for everyone at Halloween Horror Nights. All of the rides in this park are open. They have specialty food. They have a special fountain show over there in the middle as well. So if you're not into blood and gore, which I'm not, there are certain houses that you don't need to go into. But maybe there are some houses that you would enjoy, or maybe your family would enjoy, and you're just going to hang out. For me, it was fun, and I will definitely be coming back this year. So I would not recommend the event for young children. It says really 13 and up, and I would agree with that. There's some things that I just don't think are appropriate at that event for children to be seen. So just keep that in mind. It's not a family-friendly event. But if you're older than that, definitely you can check that out if you're in the Halloween season. And in fact, it runs from like September all the way to November, so 2 months long of that. And then this park does an awesome Christmas event, and that starts in like mid-November and runs till the beginning of January. They do a Christmas parade as well that runs this same route that I'm walking. They do Mannheim Steamroller, comes here live every Christmas season and performs on the main stage over there in front of the Rip Ride Rocket like every weekend. So if you're into holiday music and all of that, that's really fun to see. So they have a lot of great events here at Universal Studios. So depending on when your trip is, you can, check out the calendar and see what would be best for that. And of course, I'm always into the rides here at this park. So I like everything here. So those are my must-dos for 2020 at Universal Studios. We're gonna keep on walking because I wanna show you the Harry Potter area of this park. Okay, so a must-do for me always, I think, at Universal Studios is to come to the London side of the Harry Potter Wizarding World. And this is the outside area where you can see the night bus, and you can see Grimmauld Place. And to get into Diagon Alley, you come through the brick wall. So let's go in. Here we are, inside Diagon Alley. There is much to be explored in this area. They have all kinds of great shops. Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
It's a new side too.
They have a great place to eat here called the Leaky Cauldron. You can go down Nocturne Alley towards the Death Eater area, and you can experience the dragon and ride the ride that's in this area, which is inside Gringotts Bank. Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. They have so many great shops. The windows are amazing. They have a really awesome ice cream store right here on the corner called Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream, where you can get butterbeer ice cream, as well as many other unique flavors. You can get butterbeer in here. In the wintertime, you can get hot butterbeer. It's just a fun place to come and explore. This is the entrance to the ride, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. It's to the side of the dragon, right there. And then you can come down this way and explore even more stuff here in the Diagon Alley area. They often do a stage show on this show over here several times a day. It's not happening right now, but a lot of times there is. You can get butterbeer over here at the Hopping Pot, as well as back behind the ice cream store, there's another location for butterbeer. So this is a super fun area to check out. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna love it. If you've never even seen Harry Potter, check it out anyway. Try it out. It's very unique and very fun in this area. So this is one of my major must-dos here at Universal Studios. All right, we're now going to take the train over to Islands of Adventure, and you do that right here under this sign up here that says King's Cross. So this is the train station on the Harry Potter London side that will take you to the Harry Potter Hogsmeade side in Islands of Adventure. You must have a park hopping ticket in order to ride the train. So that means that your park should be able to go between the two parks in one day. If you bought tickets that are single day parks, like you're going to go to Universal Studios one day and Islands of Adventure another day, you will not be able to ride the train. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we have made it over to Islands of Adventure. I'm on the Hogsmeade side. I just came from the train right there. Here's the butterbeer cart, and right here is Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. This is the biggest ride right now here at Universal Orlando. It's 9:30 in the morning. It's a 120-minute wait. So you need to be here at Park Open to get this done early. Okay, so I mean, by Park Open, I mean you should be standing outside the gates, waiting for those gates to open, and so you can get in here. So this probably really isn't 120 minutes quite yet, because it's probably consistently walking and moving. But if you wait any longer, like I said, the park's just opened a little bit ago. If you wait like another hour and get here between 10 and 11, it will be a solid 120 minutes. So you're gonna wanna decide when to put this in your day, but this is definitely a must-do for your 2020 Universal trip. It is a roller coaster, but it is pretty much a family coaster. It's not extremely intense. It doesn't go upside down. So you will have to decide on that as well if it's something that your family really wants to do. But again, you need to plan this into your trip. I would highly suggest early morning, like I said, rope dropping the park, being here when the gates open, or at the end of the night. I've come here before, maybe an hour before the park closed, and it said a 90-minute wait, and I really waited maybe 45 minutes. It wasn't bad. If you're having a one park a day ticket, and you're only gonna do Islands of Adventure for the day, then you could put this in the middle of your day. And I would suggest doing other things in the early morning and the evening to get the other rides done when their lines are less, and put this maybe in the middle of the day. But if you have a park hopping ticket, then I would plan early or late for this, I guess. And if you're staying on property and you have a few days, then you can plan out, when you're gonna do this and that kind of thing. But this is definitely a must-do. So as we walk through the Hogsmeade side, we're gonna head over here, and you're gonna see the Hogwarts Castle. And it has its own ride inside called Forbidden Journey. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And there it is. This is more of a motion screen simulator type ride. Some people do get motion sick on this. So again, you're gonna wanna plan around that. But let's check the wait time on this now. Park again has been open for a half an hour. Let's see, it looks like only a 20-minute wait. So everyone's at Hagrid's. So again, you could come here and get a lot of things done early in the morning if you skip Hagrid's and put it later in the day. Okay? They also do projection shows on this castle. Depending on the time of year you're here, is what type of projection show you're gonna get. If you come during, like now it's January all the way through most of the year when it's not a holiday season, they're gonna do their normal projection show where they show like the 4 houses, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw, and things like that. If you come during the Halloween season, they do the dark arts of Hogwarts, and that's a really cool show. And at Christmas, they have a Christmas show. So you could check out this at nighttime here at Universal Orlando. Okay, so my last must-do here at Islands of Adventure is here at the beginning of Seuss Land, and they have the Green Eggs and Ham restaurant, which if you've been coming to the park since it opened in '99, this was open I think like only for the first, I don't even know if it was open the whole first year the park was open. It hasn't been open in forever, and they've just recently opened it with tater tots and all kinds of stuff. And look, here's Sam out here meeting and greeting, and he's got his green eggs and ham that he's holding. How cute. And look at that, that's neat. So they have pizza tots, they have buffalo chicken tots, they have green eggs and ham tots, Who hash tots. So all this stuff is like over tater tots. And if you've ever been to Halloween Horror Nights and had the pizza fries, I'm really excited to try the pizza tots to see if they taste similar. So let's get ordering. All right, so here are the pizza tots. These look delicious. They smell delicious. They make everything fresh right as you order it. So it's pepperoni and sausage, mozzarella, and tomato sauce underneath on top of tater tots. As I was mentioning, they also have a green eggs and ham one where they'll scramble the eggs in their green with ham, diced ham, and a white cheddar cheese on top. They also do the can of Who hash, which is like the tater tots with corned beef and a white cheese, and they'll put it in a Who hash can. That one is $15. All the rest of these in the pie tin are $10. I would suggest though asking to get your Who hash in the pie tin and then just keep the can, because the can's collectible and you're paying that $5. Otherwise it's going to be all nasty and messy to carry around the park. Just a tip. They also have buffalo chicken tots, which smelled excellent and looked delicious. And they also have a s'mores dessert one. So I will be back to try more, but today I'm trying the pizza ones. This is delicious. There's no doubt about it. It tastes very similar to the pizza fries that they do for Halloween Horror Nights, because the only difference is this is tater tots and that's French fries. But the flavor is excellent. It just tastes just like pizza. Really good. I'm excited to come back and try some other flavors. Here again is the building. It's a giant green ham. And check out these little green eggs that they have on statues with forks. So this is such a cute area, and I'm really glad they opened this restaurant again. So check it out here on your 2020 Universal vacation. Okay, so we're here in the Toon Lagoon. This is Popeye over here. I love the water rides here at Universal, but heads up, you do get soaked. So I do not ride them, except for when it's very hot out, because you get very soaked. But there they go. So definitely these are must-dos for me in the summer. They're not must-dos for me in the winter. But you can always bring a change of clothes along, you know, or if you're staying at a resort hotel here on Universal property, and you could go back and change. But just be aware, you will be soaked head to toe on this, and on the Dudley Do-Right Ripsaw Falls, which is their log flume as well. You will be soaked. All right, we're gonna head back here to the Me Ship, the Olive, and back here is where we can see a better view of that Jurassic Park construction. So they have this neat little walking path back here, and again, you pass right through the whole Popeye ride, so you can sit and watch boats go by. Oh, here comes one underneath us. Oh, they're gonna get wet. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Wet, wet, wet. All right, let's walk down here. And here's the Hulk coaster. We haven't been on this side of the park yet, but we're heading down towards Marvel Superhero Island next. And the Hulk is always a must-do for me. So Islands of Adventure, my must-dos, I really didn't clarify that. I just started in with the Hagrid stuff. Hagrid is definitely a must-do and you have to plan for it. But this whole park, I just like all the rides here. So you just need to plan your touring plan for the day, how it's best going to fit your family and what kind of rides you want to ride. So research the rides and make a touring plan and then go for it. Okay, so they got some stuff going on over here. See if we can get a little closer. Not to get off task, but look at this. I've never noticed this little house with the little fishtail coming out of it in the water. So there's lots of cute stuff to see. You got to take time and look around. Okay, here we go. Here's a good view. And they're working. I see some construction workers in there. So, yeah. I think they're building platforms and some track spots. Like that looks like some track right there. Zoom in a little. And perhaps up above a little bit. So they're hard at work. I don't know again if this is going to open in 2020. They have never made an official announcement. So we'll just have to keep our eyes and ears peeled for when they do announce what it is. They haven't officially said it's a roller coaster either. So we'll see, but this will definitely be a must-do, I think, when it opens, for me anyway. I like anything new. So here's the Hulk a little closer. Let's watch that. This is a good place to watch this launch. The Hulk launches out at 70 miles an hour. So it's really cool the way it just kind of like, it's a launch push. I think it's getting ready to go here. Let's get There it goes. Down the loop. It's a very good ride. It's super smooth. Definitely check out the Hulk here at Islands of Adventure. All right, now I'm a little bit closer to the construction. And I also wanted to mention Islands of Adventure doesn't really have events like Universal Studios does. So Universal Studios, we talked about, they have Halloween Horror Nights, and you can see a ton of stuff for Christmas over there. They do offer some Christmas stuff on this side of the park. Again, the Castle at Hogwarts does the Christmas projection show. But over in Seuss Land over there is where you will see the most for Christmas. They have Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's the stage show, and that is wonderful. And the Seuss Land is really decorated at Christmas time. So those are must-dos for me for events here at Islands of Adventure. And otherwise, the castle for Halloween, the Dark Arts projection show. But they don't do Halloween Horror Nights on this side of the park at all. It is only exclusive to Universal Studios, and nothing happens here during Mardi Gras or anything like that. So this park mainly is attractions, rides, that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, so here in the Jurassic Park section of the park, they cleared out a ton of land. You're going to see construction walls because they're building a brand new ride. Now, they haven't actually announced what it is or when it's coming, but rumor says it's a roller coaster and that it's supposed to be in 2020. But it's the beginning of 2020, and there's not a lot of work that you can see that would indicate that it's going to open this year. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes peeled. But I'm going to keep moving around. Down in the Toon Lagoon area, I think we can get a good sight on the construction on the other side of the walls. So we'll head that way. But all of this is closed up. This restaurant that used to be here is closed up. So I don't know if it's going away or what. But this was all trees. And man, it looks way different. So they definitely got stuff back there and they're working. So we'll get around to the other side over the Toon Lagoon and show you that. Is the River Adventure closed too? I'm seeing construction walls. Let's get a little closer look. So this is the River Adventure entrance, and it is closed, but I think this is just its normal annual maintenance. They typically do this here in the January time. So when you come for your trip, the River Adventure should be back open. They usually only close this for like a couple of days or a week or two. So, but this side, something big is coming. Okay, so now that we've just left Islands of Adventure, I'm going to talk about Universal's third theme park, which is a complete must-do for me, and that is Volcano Bay. And here's a little sign for it. Float on over to Universal's Volcano Bay. So this water park is absolutely amazing. It is definitely worth doing on your trip. I do have several videos of Volcano Bay on my channel that you can check out and see it up close and in real person. But since it's January, I'm not heading over there today. Being a Floridian, I don't really swim from October to April, but you can get bus service to the water park from the City Walk. So if you would keep walking, like behind us is where we just came out of Islands of Adventure. So if I turn around, if you would keep walking straight all the way, you're gonna get to where the parking garages are, and right in front of that's a bus area, and you can grab a bus over to Volcano Bay. They also have a special area in the parking garage. So if you're coming for the day, when you arrive, you can say, I'm doing Volcano Bay, and they'll park you in the special area where there's buses that go just directly to Volcano Bay from the parking garage. If you're staying on property and you really want to use a lot of time at Volcano Bay, then I would stay on this side of the resort. In front of us, that building you can see is the Royal Pacific, but further on down, Sapphire Falls, Aventura Hotel, and then Cabana Bay. Cabana Bay and Aventura Hotel have direct walking paths to Volcano Bay, so you don't even need a bus. So I would choose one of those resorts if I'm going to spend a lot of time at Volcano Bay. If you're coming in the summer months, for sure, please plan Volcano Bay as part of your trip. For me, that would be a 2020 must-do in the summer. If you're coming in the wintertime, you may be someone who would like to swim, depending on where you're from and what your climate's like. Right now, it's 78 degrees and humid, so, you know, you could swim right now. It's just that I live here year-round, so I'm used to it being much hotter when I swim. But Volcano Bay is definitely one of my must-dos here at Universal Orlando. Oh, we're going to talk about where to stay on your Universal Orlando vacation, because I really think in order to get some of this stuff done, the best way to do it is to stay on the Universal property. And Universal, I think, now has 7 hotels for you to choose from. So if I'm standing in front of Universal Studios, so you can get your bearings, if I walk that way, I can walk over to Hard Rock and Portofino Hotel. And Hard Rock, you can see the very top of the roof, like right there. They also have boat service right over here. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to come by the globe and see if you can see over into the water. See those boats down there? They run to all the different hotels, so you can get a boat to Portofino or Hard Rock. And then the rest of the resorts are down on the other side of the City Walk, past Islands of Adventure. So those resorts on that side are the Royal Pacific and the Sapphire Falls, the Aventura Hotel, and the Cabana Bay. And all of them except for Cabana Bay also have a boat. And I'm moving around this area so you can see the boats a little better from the City Walk. You can also walk to the hotels from the City Walk pretty easily. And all of them, I believe, do bus service to the front of City Walk as well. So there's the boats for you. And the front of City Walk, I mean, see the Bubba Gump sign way up there? Past that in the parking area, there are buses. There's a busing area. So all of those hotels will drop off. I know definitely Cabana Bay buses, and I believe like Sapphire Falls and Aventura do too. I'm not sure. I don't know if Hard Rock and Portofino do, because you can walk or ride the boat. But they're different tiered and they're different prices. So Hard Rock, Portofino, and Royal Pacific are all the top tiered resorts. That means they cost the most. But you also get express passes with those resorts for your length of stay. An express pass means that you're going to bypass the regular standby line. So it may be worth it for your family to get that, especially depending on what time of year you're coming. Sapphire Falls and Cabana Bay and Aventura do not have express pass, and they're kind of like your middle tiered resorts. They're also really great to stay at. I think they're fun, but maybe that's more worth it for your family money-wise than getting the express pass. Lastly, they have the newest resort, which is the Endless Summer, and this is across the street from Universal. They do have continuous bus service over to the City Walk, And this right now that they're showing you is the surf side, and it's open last June. It's brand new, and the dock side isn't even open yet. It's going to open in March of this year. I do have a video up of the surf side, and once the dock side opens in March, we will have a video of that. I have videos of a lot of the other resorts as well on my channel, so you can kind of research and look for those as well to see those resorts. But that one would be the lowest end in the price market, but it's not going to offer express pass and that kind of thing. So do your research on the hotels, see which one is best for your family's budget, for your length of stay, if it's worth it for your family to get a hotel that has fast express pass, or if it's just more worth it not to. Okay, but I would definitely stay at a Universal hotel if I'm going to come here for 3 or 4 days. So then, you know, I'm right here on property. I can park hop between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure and Volcano Bay and hanging out here at the glorious City Walk. There's just so much to do, and you can make it a wonderful vacation. So definitely must do for me. I would get a Universal hotel for my 2020 Universal trip. All right, another thing that I love to do when I'm done at the theme parks for the day is come out into the City Walk and eat somewhere neat. So this is a very unique place right here, the Tucson Chocolate Emporium. They have very unique food and lots of unique desserts. So this is some place that would be really fun to eat on your vacation, because it wouldn't be like anywhere else like that you have back home. And I think that's important and a must do when you're on vacation. Do something you can't do at home. So I'm going to show you a few of the other places that I would eat as well here at the City Walk. Okay, another place that I would eat here in 2020 would be the Big Fire Grill. This is brand new. It just opened this past summer here, so it's not even a complete year old. And I still haven't actually got to try it yet. So this is something on my to-do list. I want to come eat here at the Big Fire Grill. So this is here on the City Walk. And there's a couple other places that I always are a must-do for me here on the City Walk. One is Voodoo Donuts. I love Voodoo Donuts. Thank God it's only here at Universal, because if it was a place that my car could drive daily, I don't know if I'd get anywhere else without going there first. I always joke about that. But Voodoo Donuts is right over there. It's that pink building there. And the donuts are so unique. And they're so big and thick. They're just, you got to try them, okay, while you're here on your trip. And just know you're not going to be able to eat more than one by yourself. And they're definitely big enough and to be shareable. But they have lots of different varieties, so give them a try. Another place that I like to eat is the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar. I love this place. I love sushi. My husband loves burgers. They have a whole different burger menu with all kinds of burgers. The sushi menu is great, so we love to eat there. I've also always wanted to eat at the Vivo Italian Kitchen, and I hear nothing but great things about it. We just haven't made it here yet either. So this is on my must-do list for 2020. So there's a lot of great places to eat. Antojitos back over here too, Mexican, is really good. There's so many good things here on the City Walk. So after you've spent again all day in the theme parks or the water park, head on out here to City Walk and have a great dinner. Well, everyone, I hope I gave you some good tips on how to plan your 2020 trip, some must-dos for that 2020 trip. So I hope you get to come to Universal this year, and if you're coming in the future, just keep planning. And I hope you liked today's video. If you did, hit like and subscribe to see more, and don't forget to hit the notification so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. We try to upload one a week. Thanks for watching.